I always
Win-win.
I always kind of wanted to do a bench only multiply meet because one, I wanted to be on the same platform as the biggest bencher in my country, Sean Bostock. I just wanted to be at the same comp as him, go head to head with him, and find out once and for all how much benefit you get from having your heels up while benching, having no start call, having a soft start call, and being allowed to lift your head off the bench. I just want to find out how much difference that would be. So under the same set of rules, what do we like? And so I never took the opportunity to do that because I didn't want to be banned from the IPF. But it would have been fun to find out.
Yeah. Uh, also, I want to add to that. There's no advantage to having your heels up, so that rule needs to go away. And your head coming up, which I think USAPL got rid of, but now Powerlifting America is the affiliate, so I think their head is still down. But again, you're not going to get an advantage now
Right.
in a shirt. That's
In,
different.
that's what I'm saying. In a double ply shirt, that's an advantage because
Yeah,
you can touch a little easier and then
right.
throw your
Now
head
you can
back.
tuck a little bit deeper. You can go
Right.
so. But
There's
the
and
heels
so
up
I just
thing, that's a dumb rule. And your
yeah
feet sliding, another dumb rule. If your feet slide, that's a disadvantage. So what the hell are
yeah.
you giving them a red foot lift? Who cares? Stupid rule.
I think a big yeah. Because I think the second one you said with Unity is having a more unified set of rules. I think needs to happen. Originally, all the rules were IPF rules because IPF was first. I know that I'm pretty sure that the WPC or the story that I got about the WPC rulebook it was the 1984 version of the IPF rulebook with some things taken out. And
Yeah, I
so
think
if we're all
everybody's kind of
starting from the same place, if we can, like you're saying, get rid of the dumb rules that don't actually infer an advantage to the lifter and, make it a little bit more strongman-esque, I guess, where
yeah.
if you miss a lift, it's very obvious why that lift wasn't given.
Yep.
I go
Yeah.
to powerlifting meets sometimes as a very experienced international categorized referee, and I'm not sure what the infraction is.
Huh?
I go,
Yeah.
what if I'm not picking it? What hope does mum and dad that have come along to watch their daughter lift, or you got friends in the crowd trying to work out why their friend got turned down a lift? It should be obvious.
Right. And these are people that are in the sport, you know, by proxy, right? What
Mm,
about people that are just tuning in?
yeah.
They have no idea what's going on.
What
None.
watch your WPPO sometime and try and work out why a disabled bencher is getting a red light. It's hilarious. Like that's like the far end of the spectrum for overly officious rules.
Yeah, I've been watching Paralympic benching for I don't know how many years now, and it blew my mind how much more strict they are in their judging. And I
Yeah,
was like, "There's no way that should have been called
just go.
for a bad lift. There's no that was the best bench the cleanest lift I've ever seen, and they got all reds. What the
Mm,
hell is happening?
yeah,
Like arms completely locked, completely motionless on the chest. It was perfect. And I mean, like you said, I've been in it forever and I have no idea. There was no cards, no blue card, no yellow card, no reason, no
yeah.
reasoning behind it either. So
I watched one of my guys at Worlds this year. He got reds on his second and third lift, and like bar came up every time. I couldn't work out why I was getting reds, and they have different. It's always called something sequence, and so it wasn't a press sequence. It wasn't it was the body sequence. I'm going, what's wrong with his body? I'm looking at it. He's not wobbling. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. And we found out afterwards he was getting red lights because on the side that he has his prosthesis, because he's an amputee, his knee doesn't fully straighten because of the prosthetic. And so he was getting red lights because his knee was bent.
you're getting called for soft knees
Soft
when it's
knees in a
not even a knee.
yeah, when he's getting strapped down to a bench. So stuff like that. So
I've never
that
heard
I
of
think is
soft knees on a bench.
yeah. I think that's a really good example of refereeing that goes way too far and makes the sport inaccessible for both competitors, coaches, spectators, casual observers.
Yeah, 100%. That's ridiculous.
At the same time, we don't want to go to the other end of the spectrum and go, what was it, SPF? Was that the one that I think we got a lot of so-called all-time world records where
Yeah, SPF, WPO.
mm,
There's quite a few of them. It's basically the multiply gear ones where like Hoff and stuff like that, and a couple other guys were squatting like inches high.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like you look from the front and you could see the guy's hip just right in front of you. It looks like they're
Yeah.
just quarter squatting and a little ridiculous. But
It's not good. So we just need to bring the ends of the spectrum a little bit closer together.